And we're live. You're gonna want to hear this, people. You're gonna want to hear this, especially you ladies. But men, you'll confirm what I'm saying, because it's the reality of our lives and what's happening out there in the culture right now. So the title today, the short, is called "Why Don't Why Men Don't Seem to Care Any Longer About Relationships, about being in relationships. So we're trying to please a woman, trying to like men have kind of like lost the will to even try. So if you understand young men between the age of 18 and 30 right now, 60% of them are not interested in relationships. They're not looking for it. They don't try it. They're completely just uninterested. That sounds terrible. And it is. What happened? These are the men who want, you know, dynamics with women the most at that stage of life. And somehow they want nothing to do with you guys, with you ladies out there. The modern woman, I call. I'm not trying to be smart ass. I'm just saying, like, this is a reality. This is what I hear all the time. I'm at the gym 5 days a week with a bunch of young men, and this is what they're saying, right? So why they don't seem to care any longer about relationships, about women, about trying to start a relationship? Well, what if I told you it's because of the feminist movement and the imaginary war that they created, the feminist movement created around men. It's an imaginary war. The patriarchy, you know what the patriarchy is in a nutshell? Patriarchy is men from the beginning of times holding themselves accountable to protect the provision and protection of women and children. That's a patriarchy. I'll figure it out. We'll work it out. Don't worry about it. Right? Men logistically take care of life and all the pieces of life for survival. They're the hunters, they're the fighters, they're the conquerors, they're the defenders. They hold themselves accountable for this, right? It's not against women, it's for women. Now, there's been some bad apples, of course. I call them boys, the toxic, shitty ones. I know they exist, but that's not men. So men aren't toxic. Patriarchy is not toxic. It's ultimately here to provide and protect women and children, and everything needs protection. So let's clear that up. Seriously. So it's the feminist movement, this whole belief that there's a war against men that is creating all this battling, this disconnect, this madness. In a time where everything should be easier out there because we finally equalize men and women. Notice that it's not better. Notice it's a shit show. Notice it's complete chaos. Just saying. This is my work, by the way. Why you should listen to me? I've been studying men and women's dynamics since 2006. That's all I do. It's not a hobby. It's my full-time job. I have clients from all over the world. So, I stand on the shoulders of five masters under which I trained. So it's not my opinion. I'm just giving you some pieces here. So, yep, feminist, feminists and feminism has taught women to show up. Get this. Just think about this for a second. Women show up now in our culture, modern women, in relationships with competition, competing with him. Can't tell him what to do, or he can't tell you what to do. With competition, conflicts, and separation. Competing with a man, trying to be 50-50, that doesn't work. It doesn't work, right? Uh, Competition, conflict, trying to make him act like a girl. That's conflict, right? And separation, as in like we're like pulling each other instead of coming together and creating a dance. We're pulling at each other, pulling each other. But that's all paradigm of the feminist movement. So this is how most approach relationships in our modern world, as opposed to what actually works if you want a relationship with a man, to approach a relationship with cooperation, resolution, and team spirit. I'll say it again, with cooperation, working together, resolution, with problem solvings together, and team spirit, problem solving, resolution, doing life together. Me and you together, not you against me, like the feminist movement is pushing out there. Men against women, it's not working. Half the population is the other gender. You want to make them the enemy? That explains where we're at. You understand what I'm saying? So, simply put, you know, what men really masculine men the most There's a lot of feminine men out there, so I'm not talking about these guys. They don't register on the radar as normal. With a regular, normal, masculine male, what they want, okay, simply put, men will settle when they find peace. And you've heard this before. Men settle where they find their peace with a woman in the world, right? So, ladies, when the culture and your friends and your stupid teachers, you know, make men wrong for being man, that is not going to bring him peace. To make him wrong for being a man is not going to bring him peace, right? Try to correct men or trying to make them act right is not bringing men peace, which is what he needs in order to provide, protect, cherish, give, support, lead. Peace, right? Uh, being combative, being non cooperative, hello, being controlling as a woman does not bring a man peace. They taught you backwards. You've been sold a lemon, right? Being a boss babe does not pull men your way. Having some money in a career is not interesting to men. They're looking for a feminine, gloriously warm, radiant woman to join him in this adventure of life and to bring him peace as he's battling the world. If you're going to be the competitor, the man in the relationship as a woman, this is why you're standing on the dance floor by yourself. Men who take care of women, provide, protect, cherish, give support, don't want combative women. They don't care about you 50-50 or your money. It's just factual. This is, I'm telling you, that I'm at the gym every day playing this song and explaining this to men and decoding them why it's so frustrating, why they don't want anything to do with you. That's not what they want. They want peace. All right. And it's actually simple to bring a man peace, right? So my work is to help you negotiate your wants and needs respectfully with a man and understand that this the respectful approach is actually what will motivate him to adjust for you because men are big, men are large, men can be controlling and all that stuff. Yeah, it comes with testosterone. That's nature. That's normal. You want to fight nature? Go ahead. It's not working, right? But it's a way to bring men into their hearts. There's a way to bring men understanding what how to negotiate your wants and need with a man, right? But let me tell you what doesn't work, right? What doesn't motivate men to adjust for you, to fix something for you, to adjust, to change something in their behavior for you, they won't do it in the ways that work on women, right? So if you nag, you bitch, you complain, you cry, you stomp your feet, you criticize him, ain't nothing gonna work. He's gonna push back, create distance between you because this is all disrespectful, right? So what men respond to is the opposite of this: cooperation, uh, cooperation. Uh, I'm just blanking. Hold on one second. I have it right here. Ah, cooperation, agreeableness, receptivity, being available and present for men. They'll kill themselves to spend time with you when they're done. But you have to be available. If you work like a man and you're not available, most men will move on to find somebody who's actually available, time wise, energy wise, presence wise. They want devotion, they want appreciation. Women also need appreciation, except it lands two different ways. I'm not going to explain. Affection, surrendering, ladies, is a that triggers you, but you have to surrender to your man for him to be able to protect you. Men cannot protect what they don't are they're not accountable for. So if you don't surrender, you're not his. If he's not his, he's not protecting you. You see it? It's so simple. There's no ownership of you, as in this is my woman, because you refuse to surrender to him and let him fight for you. He won't. He'll find somebody else to do it. This is what the feminist has taught you. Not working. Sorry. Again, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just telling you what everyone seems to be blind to. Right. Uh, And admiration is what brings a man peace. Submissiveness. Now, again, it's another nasty, dirty word for you ladies. But let me describe submission the way men see it. Submission is respectful cooperation. That's submission. That means working together, respectfully working together. You see it? Just reframe it. This is actually quite a beautiful word. Collaboration, loyalty, respect, and again, to be his peace. So that's what I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is what everyone's blind to, everyone's confused with. It's not that hard. Men settle where they find peace. Women are trained and educated nowadays to not be men's peace. And combative, right? Combative, uh, conflict and separation is the go-to. It's not working. I'm just saying, I'm trying to help. So if you want to talk to me, follow me here. If you want to talk to me, you can email me directly, andrecoaching1 at gmail, andrecoaching1, the number one at gmail.com. Tell me I'm full of crap, but I promise you I'm not, because it's not my opinion. This is the work. This is what I deal with every single day. And this is what confuses everyone. So I'm trying to decode this madness for you because what's out there is crap. And ladies, you've been sold a lemon, a big lemon. Men are not the enemy. There's no war against men. Men actually want to be your heroes everywhere you go. Not the boys, I understand. Anyway, that said, I'm now going off. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.